Like the violent driving I don't think is necessary. My solar panels are like right there. Like you can't tell that someone is in this spot until you get down here. So I literally want to, I probably won't, but I would love to put some kind of barrier up there so people don't come all the way in here and then come within a foot of my solar panels revving their engine because they're, what, pissed off that I'm back here? I don't know. Another van. They just turned off their van. Hi.
Would it be okay for you if we sit here for the night? Or is it...
It's very unrelaxing because she barks at every noise, so I try to stay away from people.
Oh, okay. So it would mind you actually.
Yes, yeah. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Dude, that is so uncomfortable. Like, I feel so bad. This is why when I see headlights coming at night, I just hide in the back so I don't have to talk to anyone and straight up tell them I don't want them staying here. Like, what are you doing? Maybe they're looking up another spot, but the thing is, it's just a van. It's not a long RV or anything. They could definitely stay at the end of the road. There's 2 spots at the end of this road they could stay. I've stayed there before. And this is why I want to put something across the road so people don't come back here. Well, I'm not going to be sitting in the front anymore. Dude, it's a Monday night. I didn't think I would have problems tonight. You know, it's kind of creepy. I was just walking Holly over here, and look how bright and sunny it is, right? It's beautiful here. Sunny, wide open spaces. Obviously, we have some shade from the trees, so it's not like sunny on the ground. But like over here, it's sunny. Look how dark it is in this forest. Literally right here. But like, can you see how dark it is in there? Like, the sun goes through the first like 3 layers of trees, but like the 4th layer of trees right there, it's completely black in there. It's a very like quiet feeling. We woke up at like 5 a.m. and there were some weird noises coming from these woods. And I took a video clip. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it, but we're staying here tonight, so I'm too afraid to listen to the clip today. Oh, it's the next night, and I just had somebody pull up here in this camp spot, and dude, they just pulled right in. They went over here, they backed in, they were getting all comfortable. So finally she got out of her truck and I like opened the side door and she's like, "Hi." And Holly starts freaking out, right? Which I'm happy for because it gives me a great excuse. And I'm just, oh, I feel bad though because she was young and she was nice. God, I feel bad. I shouldn't feel bad. I'm here for peace and quiet and nature. So she goes, "Oh, I'm gonna be camping back here too." And I'm like, "Oh, are you?" She goes, "Is that okay?" And dude, the whole time Holly's just freaking out. And I was like, well, like, there's like zero relaxation when other people are around because, and I'm just like, she's just not friendly. And she's like, well, and I'm like, well, is the spot at the end of the road open? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, one of us could move there. She goes, "Oh yeah, I can move down there." But then she's like, "I have someone else joining me." So dude, I feel bad because like they could fit back here so much better, but I matter. Just because I'm by myself, not with a big family, just because I don't spread out with like slack lines and a huge campfire and a table with a grill, like I am still allowed to be out here and enjoy this space. I shouldn't feel bad for taking up space. I'm struggling with this a little. But I see them all over there. The black squirrel. So already asked somebody to leave and another person just pulled in. This is like the most unrelaxing thing I've ever had to deal with in my life. And like, I just don't even want to make eye contact. I pretend to be on like a phone call. I'm on a phone call with you. Just being so over this. I guess this is like one of the things you have to deal with when you're at a camp spot in a cul-de-sac because there's nowhere else for these people to go. And like if I'm on other camping roads, people just keep driving. Oh my god, there's 2 vans just pulled in here. At least these people aren't asking to stay here. I mean, I am hiding back here, and the girl in the truck did just stop without even asking, but I am, like, we're already leaving tomorrow. We're starting to head back out of the peninsula tomorrow, so this is our last night here. But even if it wasn't, this would be our last night here. Good morning. Last night was there's so many people trying to camp back here. So this morning I'm just like planning my day and I'm wondering if anyone else. Oh wow, it's way curlier this time than it was last time I did this. It's actually kind of like, that could be really cute. Wow, it's giving. Okay. So, I don't know if anyone else does this, but I plan everything in my head first. Before I do anything in life, I live it in my head first. Like, if I'm trying to think of a project or like a craft, I hate using the word craft, but if I'm working on like an art project or like for the van, trying to figure things out, I will spend sometimes like weeks laying and just thinking and doing the whole thing in my head first. Or like my hair, right? If I'm thinking of like, okay, I need to like bleach my roots and do this and do that, like I just plan everything in my head first. But I also do that with like my days. And it's because I want to be efficient and I want to do everything. Like if I'm going from point A to point B and I have 15 things to do, I want to do them in order. If I make a grocery list, I make the grocery list, then I remake it in order of the way I know I go through the store. Does anyone else do crazy things like that? So today is the last day we're going to be in this location. We're going to end up going north and around, and then tomorrow, the next day, all the way down back out of the peninsula. And every time I get here to like getting ready to go back to civilization in a day or two, I get very anxious. But so today is going to be the last time I'm in this area. Today is going to be the last time I'm in Forks. I don't know when I'm going to come back up here. Like, maybe I'll come back up here in a few weeks. Maybe I'll come back up here next summer. Maybe I'll end up having to go back to the East Coast and I'll never be back here again. So, there's that. So today I'm doing like all of my usual errands that I have to do, but also like making sure I've done everything. So right now we are at the edge of the national park, and I'm going to go a little bit more in towards the park. There's like this adventure camping store I haven't been to yet that I just want to check out. I'm not trying to buy a lot of things, but I do kind of want something that says the Ho Rainforest on it. My allergies are kicking today. Ooh, I just looked over at the blackberry bushes. I need to pick some blackberries before I leave. Anyways, so we're going to go to that adventure store, and then we're going to go north into Forks. So then I'm like, okay, so I'm coming in from the west side of Forks, right? So first thing I'm going to hit is the Timber Museum. Cool. I can use the trash can there. I'll use the Wi-Fi there, download a few more shows. I've been rewatching the same few episodes of Alone every night to fall asleep. Then when we leave there, the next thing... Oh, and I can walk Holly there. She loves walking around there. There's so much grass. Then I will hit the grocery store. I have a list of what I need at the grocery store. Mostly ice. And that's the cheapest place to buy ice. The second cheapest place to buy ice in town is actually this drive-through burger place where you can just order a bag of ice when you're driving through, and it's only $2. Usually at gas stations it's like $2.99, $3.50. I've paid up to like $3.99 at a gas station. It's like $1.79 at the grocery store. Do you even care about this? Probably not. So grocery store, and then next, I don't need to do laundry, so after that would be... Okay, so there's this thrift shop in town I haven't been to yet, and I kind of want to go check it out. I did go to one thrift shop, and it was... I think I was probably in there for less than 90 seconds. Okay, maybe less than 3 minutes. It was a very small room. It was very claustrophobic. Everything I could see was very ugly, but also it was dead silent. Dead silent. And the woman behind the counter, which was only 3 feet away from me, was like What are you looking for? Like, what do you mean? You go to a thrift store to just see what they have. What do you mean? I left. I could not breathe in there. It was awful. Anyways, there's another thrift store, and it was all closed. But there's another place I want to check out because I'm obsessed with buying books at thrift stores now. Before I came on this trip, like growing up, I loved to read. I'm like a speed reader. But in the past, I don't know how many years, I haven't been able to slow down my brain and focus enough to actually read a book. But on this trip, it's just different. I read all the time. I read every day. So I'm going through a lot of books. So I want to see if they have books. Then I might stop and get a burger today. Maybe. So if I do, that would be the next stop. And then the next stop is this one park that I like going to. It's another great place to walk Holly. It's another great place to get rid of trash. But today I'm going there just to fill up water. They have a water filling thing. And I need to do that for my water to like do dishes and wash my hair and things like that. So that's the edge of town. And then stop and get gas if I need it. But I don't really think I need gas. So then we're going to be out of Forks. But on the way to the campsite we're staying tonight, I pass that Beaver General Store and then go to our camp spot. And then tomorrow's a big day. Is it tomorrow? Is it the next day? I think it's tomorrow. Oh my God. And tomorrow we keep driving east to Port Angeles. I'm going to have to come up with a whole list of things I have to do there because it's more of like there's so much more there than in Forks. Forks is just a small town. This is the like next big town I'm getting to. So there's some like random stuff I can't find, like cashews. I'm out of cashews and I can't find any at the grocery store. I feel like all of this is so sublimely uninteresting, which is unfortunate because I could talk to this camera all day long. I really could. All right, I'm gonna go get dressed.